Hey everyone, this is Didtrix83 or Yuri, and this is either the first or second episode of unboxing Lionel trains. In this case, if this is going to be the second episode, the original box is down here. This is a Century Club 726 Berkshire, but this next one is a pretty rare gem you probably wouldn't have heard of at all. Most of you are familiar with the Lionel NW2 switcher, and you're familiar with the original paint schemes, the black ATSF, the orange and blue Seaboard, the orange DT&I, a generic red one, a very rare Western Maryland one made in about 1989, and let's see, there was one other one, Chesapeake in Ohio. These are all very iconic, but there was one released it was cataloged a very long time ago. It was cataloged a long time ago in 1950. And I'll just let Tom McComas, this is Lionel the Movie 3, explain this part.
47 years ago, Lionel advertised the 622 New York Central switcher, but it was never produced. This year, Lionel will offer this NW2 with Command Control and RailSounds.
Simply put, in 1950, the New York Central 622 switcher was cataloged. Nothing came of it. It was never produced. There was no real proof other than blueprints and stuff that it existed. Skip ahead to about 1996, and Lionel starts announcing that it's going to be released in 1997. And it was a new thing because all of the original NW2s just had a standard E unit and mechanical ringing bell. This New York Central 622 that was finally released 47 years after it was first cataloged included TrainMaster Command Control and RailSounds, I'd like to say 2. 1997, this would have been RailSounds, just on the cusp of RailSounds 2.5, which is what the 726 Berkshire came with. So this is the original box, which I literally just received today. You can tell it's a pretty old 90s style box. And this model is, if it can be shown on screen, is the New York Central NW2 diesel switching locomotive. This is model 6-18959. And apparently it had a pretty hefty price tag back in the day. This is $600 is what it says on it. I got it for far, far less. This also does include ElectroCouplers and a Pullman motor. This includes RailSounds 2.5, correct. RailSounds 2 had, I think, far more primitive systems than 2.5. 2.5 was kind of the standard. The Warhorse series had them. I think the original Southern Pacific-9 did. The Sioux Line SD60M. I also believe the Virgin ELC rectifier from the Virgin Hopper car set also had RailSounds 2.5, but I have not heard any sounds on the rectifier yet. So this is the original. I'm going to be very slow in removing this. I'm also using my Berkshire, which needs to get a pin replaced for RailSounds as a table. So this is the original actual manual, the NW2 diesel locomotive. Why is diesel not capitalized? Boy, someone at Lionel's kicking themselves for that. And I do, in fact, at the time of this recording, now have, as of about 2 or 3 weeks ago, acquired a TMCC command base. So now I actually have full-fledged TrainMaster Command Control on this 4x7 layout. So this is the real deal. This is the real 622. I gotta clean my hands before I've done this. And so we're going to go through this and really give this a thorough examination before we do a test run. There's the original price tag again. And as you can see, it's a pretty high quality build. It's hard to believe that this has RailSounds, but it does. I've never heard them. Also, I've only heard a small. There's a snippet of this locomotive sounds on YouTube, but that's about it. There's no proof of it running. This was a pretty rare thing, and that's the reason why I decided to pick this up when it showed up on eBay. Because if someone else bought it, I know it would not show up on YouTube, and it would. The legacy of it might die. I wanted to let people actually see this firsthand, as opposed to having to just refer to Lionel the movie 3 to confirm its existence. It's also a very hefty locomotive. It has the classic wire handrails. Well, that was unfortunate. The read-write speed on the SD card isn't as fast, so you'll see the frame rate drop a bit and the quality drop a bit. Very crisp, applied, stamped lettering and numbering. Very beautiful design. The trucks definitely indicate they're yellow. They're plastic trucks. They have yellowed a bit, but so it indicates there was some use to it. Very solid looking ElectroCouplers though. This only comes with 2 pickup rollers on the front truck, and to my knowledge, the front truck front truck receives power, but does not have a motor. There's just a pull-more motor here in the back, which is concealed by the cab itself. And it's got a decent horn. Very nice. The 622 applied on the front. It's using a lot of the original tooling from the post-war era. You can see the speaker, I believe, somewhere along here. I need to look for it. There will be a switch that will allow for volume control, as well as a reverser lockout, because I believe this also has a physical reverser lockout in addition to the digital lockout that certain TrainMaster Command Control locomotives did have equipped. And I'll look through that in the manual. But anyways, this is my thorough model review of it. Next part of the video will be giving it an actual test run. I'm going to do a quick run with it prior to recording it to make sure everything's all good, and we'll give it a thorough test run as well as go through all the features that are included with RailSounds 2.5. So we're going to go to that footage right now. Alright, we're at test run time. We're here on my 4x7 fast track test loop. And we're going to go through the initial startup sequence, the brake squeal, regular RailSounds. This includes multi-horn, as this is RailSounds 2.5. It includes a mechanical bell and somewhat accurate EMD 567 prime mover sounds, as I believe these did have a 567 in them. Or a 567C, excuse me. So we're going to go ahead and boot this up. Auxiliary 2 on the cab 1 turns on the headlight. Auxiliary 1 and then buttons either 3 or 6 increase or decrease the RPMs while standing still. It also includes dual ElectroCouplers. And multi-horn. provide a brake squeal using the brake key. So now we'll hook up to a consist. Do a little bit of benchmarking. Probably not the best consist to link up to, but it's the one I have on the layout at the moment. It should be attached. Might not be. I'll edit this out. Alright, we're all lashed up. Give it a little bit of a run. Now we'll give the consist a shove back in and showcase the ElectroCouplers. Finally, the shutdown sequence, which is initiated using button number 5 on the cab 1. And that concludes this unboxing and test run. Tune in next time for either the 726 Berkshire, or if this is the second video, tune in for what other TMCC locomotives I have to show off using the command base and cab 1. So this has been Dietrich83. Sayonara.